And a new season is officially underway.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Bradish, a 6'3 righty, making his first start of the year. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
Nope, that's inside.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though,
Slider.
but he clearly
Middle
thought
outside.
it clipped the corner.
The 1-2 stays alive.
Slider. Middle outside.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Sinker. Middle outside.
The 2-2.
that's
Just
out.
off the outside edge. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
3-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Slider. Low outside.
And a payoff pitch. On the ground. And that chance handled. Fires over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a
Slider.
long day for this offense.
Middle outside.
Byron Buxton in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Slider. Middle outside.
O'Neill on his horse. And a foul ball.
Overhand
Just underway
curve.
from Baltimore.
Low outside.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And it remains 2-2.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Trevor Larned.
Here's
Slider.
Trevor Larned.
Middle outside. Slider. Middle inside.
That one a little bit high. And 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little
Sinker.
bit off velocity.
Low
Try to get
outside.
a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Sinker. Low outside.
1-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Buxton headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, Matt Wallner. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and they'll score first. It's 1-0. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away. Cody Clemens, the next twin up to hit. Tap foul at the plate.
Sinker.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 on, 1 out. That one lifted to left. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Fires it to the plate. Slides his head in there. Save. It's 2-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired. And it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever...
Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Orioles coming up. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for Minnesota, Joe Ryan. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the 0-1. Foul ball there. That's outside.
Nope, outside.
And a count 1-2.
Ball.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell at full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton settles under this one. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Alonso at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. got him swinging. Orioles held in check there. They trail things here 2-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Twins, Ryan Jeffers.
Slider. Low outside.
Check swing called strike.
Sinker.
Strike one.
Middle inside.
Next offering is foul back.
Slider. Middle outside. Slider. Middle outside.
This one in the air.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Middle outside.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His first homer of the year, and they add on. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Next to him,
Sinker.
Brooks Lee.
Low inside.
Fought off foul.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Slider. Low inside.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Sinker. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
The 0-2. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Up next for the
That was a
Twins.
thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone
Slider.
early on in his swing,
Low outside.
he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now here is Luke Diesel. Swing and a drive deep right field. Carrying well. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
Up next for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron
Slider.
Buxton. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left side. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice
Sinker.
fly to drive in that runner
Low
from third.
inside.
So no one on after the sac fly. Trevor Larnach, the next twin up to hit.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch
Sinker.
he just took is going to
Low
eat at him for
outside.
a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a
Four-seam
little bit
fastball.
too quick. He's
High
got to find a
inside.
way, just let it travel a hair more.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
That one 95 to finish him off. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Twins 5 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Ball.
Ball 2.
Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Fifth designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. This one's smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they're on the board. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boone. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
One down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. There's the strike. Ryan certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first, 2 away now.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in, Jordan Westburg.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Here's the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Next offering is foul back. 1 run across to the frame so far here on opening day. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that ends the inning. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Matt Wallner.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Next for the Twins.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for Minnesota, Cody
Four-seam
Clemens.
Middle outside.
That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way
Slider.
to settle things
Middle
down
outside.
and give some length in this start.
Hey.
Sinker. Low middle.
Strike two.
Slider. Middle inside.
Popped up left side. Henderson under it. And there's two down.
Up next for Minnesota, first baseman Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. He's 0 for 1.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Hey.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
The next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses, and that is ball one.
Sinker. Low outside.
Ball two.
Sinker. Low middle. Slider. Middle inside. Slider. Middle inside.
Two down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here in Baltimore, bottom of the inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Out towards right center field. Walner gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, second baseman Jackson.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And that's down and away. To the right side.
That ball's
and
foul.
Foul ball. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Late with the swing there. Throws, sails on him, and it takes off down the line.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Gunnar.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And When it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
One down. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings through that one. Struck him out swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 5-1. Back now at Oriole Park. New inning getting started. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Jeffers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated
Now it's the
inside.
DH, Royce Lewis.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Sinker. Low inside.
Ground ball to the right side. They get 1. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored.
Ball, that's out.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
The 1-0. And that skips in the dirt.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that
Sinker.
the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Up next for Minnesota,
Sinker.
Really
Low
good swing
outside.
right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
Runner on the move. Keishel in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Sinker. Middle inside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So
Overhand
not getting the
curve.
swings and misses
Low inside.
and making that defense work behind it.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or
Middle
ground ball,
outside.
double play.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Holiday. Out. Number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Fastball for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot
Overhand
very often
curve.
against a guy like
Low
this.
outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Twins 5 and the Orioles 1. Bottom 4, here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring wrong.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His first homer of the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Orioles, third baseman Jordan.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one hammered. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down, here on opening day. Right through there for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Orioles close the gap on the homer. It's now 5-2. Back here in Baltimore, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. outside corner. There's a strike.
Well, these Twins doing a good job
Sinker.
of simply getting the
Low
bat on the ball
inside.
in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Walner, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
One. Swing and a miss, and that's strike
Slider.
two.
Low inside.
Got him. That's the second out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Sinker. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on. Right down to shoot.
Sinker.
0-2.
Low outside.
Nope.
Slider.
Two down, nobody
Low
on.
inside.
Here on opening day. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They're still out in front 5-2. Back now at Oriole Park. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
This one in the air, right field. And it's a foul ball. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Pretty simple sequence right there, but very well executed. 2 off-speed pitches away, gets him trained to look out over the plate. Then they ran a good fastball inside, and it was just too much to catch up to. Nice job of working in and out and upsetting that timing at the plate.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Holliday will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. The Twins leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Holliday over at first with 1 away. This one in the air center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So now Pete Alonso at the plate. Alonso, former second-round pick out of the University of Florida, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. High fly ball, right field. Walner has a beat on it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Twins 5 and the Orioles 2. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Josh Bell,
Leading
the
off
next
for
to hit.
Minnesota,
Four-seam
first
fastball.
baseman,
High
Josh
middle.
Bell.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air, center field. Kowser settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Twins, catcher,
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 2
Middle
for 2.
outside.
Just missed.
Sinker. Low middle.
Check swing called strike.
Sinker.
The count even at 1.
Middle outside.
There's a strike. Jeffers wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges.
Slider. Low middle.
The count 2-1. Fouled off left side.
Sinker. Low outside.
2-2 now. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Twins, the designated hitter, Royce
And next for
Lewis.
Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Slider. Low outside.
Ball, that's in.
Slider. Middle outside.
The 1-0. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
1 down, runner at third. Brooks lead. The next Twin up to hit.
That's a ball.
Sinker.
1 away with a runner
Low
at third.
outside.
And we're in the top half of the 6th. Manager out of the dugout, and he's new arm out of the bullpen, Zach Eflin,
Number 24.
ready to make his season debut.
High inside.
Eflin.
And the 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Cutter. Low inside.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2.
Sinker. Middle outside.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Cutter. Low inside.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Picks himself up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Cutter.
Back
Middle
to the
inside.
leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Luke Keeschel digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.